You actually do look like an Italian American mobster.
I'll take that. That's good, no?
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like when Jake Peralta goes undercover, pretending to be an Italian American mobster. That's what it looks more like. There we go.
Mario is doing it with Teresa. Teresa is doing it with Polly.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie here for another reaction, and today we're reacting to Doctor Who Season 3 episode, for fuck's sake, I never actually check it, do I? Episode, stall them Charlie, quickly! 7, doesn't matter, don't need you. You're fucking awful at stalling. So yeah, episode 7, so where did we leave off last time, Charlie? It's been about just shy of 2 months for us, because he had his exams. No, hold on, you passed your exams for that, didn't you? No, not passed, you finished them.
Yeah. No, I was on holiday.
We were on holiday.
I was.
Oh, you went on holiday as well? Yeah. I'm trying to make it all about me. It's my channel. But how was your holiday? Tell them how was Zante, the party island? You don't have to make a meal of this. How was it?
You know, it was good, guys.
There we go. Thank you. So yeah, do you remember what the last episode was?
No, actually, I haven't a clue.
Okay, the Lazarus experiment. Does that jog your mind a little bit? Okay, do you remember the guy that tried to make himself young and became a big old scorpion? Don't give me that face, Charlie. I literally... Look! Him! This! We watched the whole episode! And he goes to the church, and he ends up the bell ends up killing him because he falls to the ground because he can't handle the. Do you know? It's right there in front of you.
I remember laughing at that, but I can't remember anything that's happened.
But you watched it. It's only been about
2 months ago.
Nothing is that important in your life that you can push this out. Look at it.
Oh.
You're gonna remember something mundane, aren't you?
No, I do remember. I remember the start when they were at the fancy place and then and they nearly broke down.
Yeah, and exactly, and then
and then he left his wife and said she's
she's too old and ugly.
Yeah.
And Martha's mum was trying to have a talk to the doctor, and then that guy's like, "Oh, you shouldn't trust the doctor. You know, I have information on behalf of Harold Saxon." Blah 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 blah. And they're all taking all that shit, and then he becomes a Scorpion King, and then ends up, initially dying, then not dying, and then dying, but naked.
Oh, I remember him. You
remember being naked. An old man naked is what jogged your memory.
Yeah. But I don't remember
It's good to know what you're
I don't
into.
remember him turning into a scorpion and then dying, then coming back to life.
It's fine. Listen, that's fine. The main thing is that you remember that, and then where they left off is that then it'll ended up with Martha going I don't want to just be come on, one more trip sort of thing. And he was like, all right, come on, you're a full companion now. Here's your key. I think he gave her the key, didn't he? I'm fairly certain he did. He gave her a key in the end. Or if not, then he was like, yeah, you're a full-on companion now. So yeah, and you were miserable then. And you're going to be even miserable now. No, so yeah, so that's, what I will say. No, I won't say that. I won't say it just yet, actually. No, I'll wait until after the episode. But yeah, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Let's get this trending. # bring back Rose.
You acting like that trend isn't fucking years old. Jesus.
Fuck Martha. I have black female friends. Yeah, and
Name 3! Talking shit. Anyway, we're jumping back into this before he starts talking more shite. So we hope that he enjoys. We fucking hope he enjoys and remembers this episode. We hope that you enjoyed this reaction, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Doing that is not going to rub away your hair.
invert
your mum. So that was such an old school screen. You'd have no idea about that.
Wherever it is we are. Well, if you can't stand the heat.
Isn't it whenever?
Oh, shut up. It's, yeah, probably. She was a big soap opera star, but I can't remember what soap she was in. Mama now.
He's the doctor and I'm Martha. Hello.
Okay.
We'll get out of this.
What a small thing to focus on.
Doctor.
Going to the sun.
42 minutes until we crash into the sun.
Well done. Well done. I don't know why. Have you seen Team America World Police?
Yeah.
Do you know, it's such a simple bit that I always remind when it comes to a ticking clock. And it's always the bit where Jim... what's his name? What was it? Jim Young... no, what was it? What's the actual... what was his name? The dictator.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong. I was saying Chim. I was like, that's not it. Yeah. Kim Jong-un, when he was there, sort of like, and this base is ready to explode in 5 minutes. And they pressed the button and it was like, oh my god. He's like, yes, a ticking clock! That's always in my head every time I see a ticking clock. It's so stupid.
Yes, the ticking clock.
We're in the Taraji system. Lovely.
It's not our son.
Long way from home, Martha.
It's not our son. Taraji.
Minutes away.
Reliable and simple, just like you, Riley.
Try to be helpful, get abuse. Nice.
I'll help you.
Probably not the time to do it. To abuse your crewmates.
Oi. Be careful.
Oi.
That was such an... Oi. Oi. Stop there, you lad. Oi. Make sure you come back alive, alright? It was like a butcher oi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oi.
I saw someone on TikTok doing a butcher impression.
Oh, is it the same guy as... I think I'm out...
As Matt Berry.
Oh, yeah, it's Matt Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking brilliant, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I named a whole
Oh.
week.
Oh, it was unreal. If anyone fancies it, search Butcher Matt Berry impressionist. It's brilliant.
He's as stupid as my husband.
Everyone looks so... I know it's whole thing, the whole ship is locked, but everyone does look so sweaty, but the doctor.
Just doing them now.
Oh, you're good. Anyone else presenting these symptoms?
Oh, he's always in America for a new
Yeah.
companion.
So with him.
Some sort of... Annalsy, back downstairs. Hey!
Oi, and I. It's acting like a fucking mum today.
Who are you?
I'm the doctor.
He said it. He said it. That's very early 2000 like sci-fi, so like a hacker's in charge.
Yeah.
That's all. I love that sort of weird music. Ticking crack.
Yes, the ticking clock.
9 tours back, we got drunk, thought 'em up. We're the only ones who know all the answers. Paul's get it wrong. The old system freezes.
Better not get it wrong.
That is so stupid.
So stupid. Imagine as a joke when you're absolutely twatted, going like, "Oh, what's your favorite film?" and picking the most random film just because you're drunk. It's so
Then
flawed.
putting your whole life on the
A
line.
whole life on because you think, "Oh, it's never gonna happen." Yes. Idiots. Idiots in space. Did you think he was going to grab his willy?
Yeah.
Any number that reduces to 1 when you take the sum of the square of its digits and continue iterating until it yields 1 is a happy number. Any number that doesn't isn't. A happy prime is a number that's both happy and prime. Now type it in.
What? That's... Nerd! I don't even know if that's real or not. I'm not...
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. If they've just made that up or not.
Yeah, maybe. Take a crack! No, I'll stop.
Nope.
Who had the most pre-download number ones? Elvis Presley or the Beatles?
Beatles?
Took your ends in the time.
Come on, think. Oh, that remix.
That remix, oh my god, you don't know about that remix. You know, well, you'll know about it now. A little bit of conversation, a little more action.
Yeah.
That fucking, I'm fairly certain that's what I'm on about. That just, everyone was, it just came out of nowhere.
Oh, like the head, like
Yeah,
a
so
head
so
thing.
yeah, so it came out as an actual sort of like a dance number.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was different prior to that, but that when that came out, it absolutely flooded it, and they put in a, I think it was was it not in a sick advert for? I think it was to do with football. I'm fairly certain it might be that one. I think it's this one, but it was to do with Eric Cantona as the ref, and had Ronaldinho and other players in it, like in the metal cage, the scorpion cage. It was unreal, but yeah, that blew that. Like, imagine how the internet like blows up about when something happens. That everyone, it was that's.
The ticking clock.
Oh, just do it, will you?
All right, imagine you said that to Ma. What would happen? Your bags are packed.
Yeah.
Please.
Phones again thrown out the window. Roundhouse kick to the face.
Heels thrown.
Yeah, in your face. Butter knife thrown at your face like she did to me that one time. She still denies it, but she did.
There's over 400,000 results. Give me a minute. Impact in 2850.
What?
I was waiting for you to say.
No. I've grown up in the past 2 minutes.
This is Med Center. Urgent assistance requested. Urgent
That's well done, her. Not a lot of people would do that straight away. Like, they'd be like, "Oh, what's wrong?" first, and then they'd scream, and then be like, "What's that in the distance?"
Maybe she should replace Martha. She's only been on the screen for about 2 minutes.
I've got to go.
God, I do miss a flip phone. It's more dramatic.
Well, they're bringing them back.
They are bringing them back. I've seen people like use them whilst at work, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
"You're so fucking cool." I saw something the other day actually. I didn't realise this was around 2006. They were like, "Oh, I think it was Motorola were looking to bring out this this sort of touchpad to have as like your phone," and it looked like a Pip-Boy. Do you know? It literally was wrapped around the arm. It had the screen there, and you could type in like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw that, and I was like, I was alive when this happened.
Yeah.
I was a teenager. Why did I not know this thing? Because I would have had
it was
that.
real?
It was real. It was real.
Oh.
Well, at least I thought it was, unless the internet got me. But it looked real. So I'm raging I didn't do that. Would have loved that. Don't you fucking dare! You.
I don't even know why I'm laughing. Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Docked with any other vessels? Any sort of external contact at all?
We're just a cargo ship.
To have to give her a minute.
Surely if you're a cargo ship, you should be making stops, no? Like,
That's a very good point. That's a
And
very
it's
good
all
point.
through.
Everybody listen to me.
Was he on a
that's what I
skewer?
was just
Was he on a
about to
skewer?
say.
Hold on. He maybe he was pushing something. Hold on, no. We gotta turn the subtitles off for a second.
All the crew.
That's a scooter.
That's a scooter.
surely.
He's a lazy fuck. I will say the helmet is very Star Warsy.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Cool.
You know, tell you what's not cool, her skin.
It's the infection hammer.
You got those tools, Irina, because I'm...
Well done, Martha. Well done. Mate, she saw that coming whilst the other guy...
Sense.
Yeah, but the other guy was there like, Austin, what?
Yeah, he has no common sense.
Yeah, where she does. So good on her.
Oh, nice one.
Who's picking us off? One.
That close zoom up with the music. That was very much like the one with to do with the devil with Rose.
Yeah.
That was a lot of the same sort of music they were doing then. That you were like, oh right, they were purposely playing on it. What?
See, Rose is cool, calm, and collected. She'd sort that out.
Rose would probably even disintegrate in the first minute.
See a Pinsky sequence.
That man in the
Pod. Escape cod.
escape pod
Yeah.
looks like a mixture of Peter from the Hunger Games and John Lundstrom.
I don't rate the Hunger Games. I don't.
What?
I don't rate the Hunger Games. I don't. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I watched Battle Royale first, and I watched the Hunger Games. I was like, it's not Battle Royale.
Fuck's Battle Royale.
Oh my god, watch Battle Royale. It's literally, it's weird. I think I get people here can tell me wrong, but I think it's the concept of where the likes of Fortnite and all that stuff sort of came from, where it was all these kids from these different sort of like schools which are dog shit, where they're like sort of like scum. These kids, they send them to the island. They basically have to fight themselves so they win. And that's why it's called Battle Royale. It's Japanese, I think, or it's Asian. I don't know which one, but it's you'd have to watch it in dubbed, not dubbed, dubbed English or in subtitles. And yeah, it's great. It's great. So after that, once I saw that and everything like that sort of thing, I'm just like, pff. And I don't know. I never really got on it. I thought the whole thing to do with love story was that's what I thought of that sort of franchise.
Oh, but you love it when the Doctor and Martha are all like loving each other and shit like that.
No, he's not showing her any love. That's the whole point. He's scum.
Good.
Anyway, and I don't think anyone else that's watching this knows John Lundstrom, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
It's Kath. Your wife. That's right.
My wife!
You're still in there. I'm your wife.
So I tweeted the other day where it was like, I didn't know my colleague was autistic until we were all sitting around, and the boss came in and said, oh, our other colleague's wife had passed away. And he just very sadly went, my wife. my wife. It's just so sad. It just stayed with me.
Is there a video of it?
No, it's just a tweet. That's all it is. No, if there was a video, I would have fucking died.
Tell me.
Jettison activated.
That easy from the start.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Freezing him. Ice fix.
Oh, what a placement. I would love to know what variations of what he said there could be taken from like actually someone lip reading. Like, is there any way that he could say something like she's like going away? It looks like he's saying like, "I'll shag you." Take a crack.
Oh my god.
So childish.
She's dead.
Stop being wishful.
No, that's awful. But like, she signed up for it.
No girlfriend.
Alright. We see where this is going. I've seen movies like this. Oh.
Usually skip this part.
Yeah. This is normally in the films that I see.
Mom, Dad, Dad's girlfriend, brother, sister.
Just rub it in his face then.
You'll never get this. You'll never get this. La 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 la.
You will never get this. You will never get this. La 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 la.
Do you think they were going to kiss there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's something.
11:50. Each shield failing at 10.
Most of his reaction is me just
Yeah,
to the
ticking
ticking
clock.
clock.
I am so lonely.
Did I ever tell you about the time I did shrooms with Alana? Oh yeah, I did shrooms with Alana.
Okay.
And we were tripping balls in Amsterdam, and we were like, right, let's go for a wander, and then we ended back at a hotel, and we were just like putting on the TV, and it was at the end where we're like sort of like the visuals were leaving us. And then it got to the point where we were skipping through, so we still had some grasps and stuff, but we're still laughing at silly things. And we're scrolling through the TV, and then Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol is on the telly. I'd never seen it before. And I was just watching it, and then literally the people watching it popping up, and then Alec Baldwin turned up. And out of nowhere, I just went, "We've got Alec Baldwin."
I've got Alec Baldwin.
And I was in tears for half an hour. Even to this day, I still find it so much just me just sort of barely able to keep straight. Like, We got Alec Baldwin. Best day of my life.
Did Alana find it funny?
Oh, but yeah, she cracked up, but she's got over it like in about 2 minutes. I was like literally in a fetal position, in tears at my own joke. Funny they got a lankier doctor. You wouldn't be able to reach it. Funny you got a 6'6" doctor rather than a 6'4". The bigger the better, just like the women's side.
I can't reach. I don't know how much longer I can last. Come on.
It's like the women's side.
Surely they should have been like dripping and sweating.
Yeah, should have. Yeah, absolutely should have. Go on, mate.
The closer we get to the sun, the stronger the link. Ah! Med center, quickly!
Yeah, you fucking useless fuck.
How's she the captain?
Oh, I just realised the reason why he's come back to life. It's because of the link. It's gone closer, so it's stronger. I've always wondered why he came back to life.
Just defrosted.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It literally just got me.
It's the question. Purple. Why did I say orange?
What happens when you're pissed?
Even if you're not pissed, that's difficult.
No,
to
but
remember.
it's like it is, yeah, because your preference changes. It's like someone asking. My favorite film when I was 16 was Shawshank, but if you go Shawshank Redemption, but if you go, let's say 4 years later, it's then District 9. But if you then go X-Men later, it changes over time.
Yeah.
So they were asking for this, like.
So is it sucking the ship back in?
Into
for
the,
the
yeah,
heart,
yeah, for the
for
heart,
the
yeah, for the heart, yeah. How actually, you know what? That was such a cold shot of him in that sort of like gas there. How cool is that? That's so the dark side in Star Wars. It's unreal. It's a very serious moment of the episode. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh,
That's kind of cute, isn't it? When she was going out there, it kind of looked like she was just gonna throw him out.
Yeah.
But it actually turned into something quite sweet. Why do they stop taking the questions out loud? I would like a little quiz
trivia,
going on
yeah.
whilst we're doing it.
No chance I'll see you again?
Not really. It was nice. Reckon you'll find someone worth believing in.
I think I already did.
Aw, that's very quick to fall in love. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right in front of him. Yes!
Well done.
Imagine she turned to him and did the exact same thing to the other fella.
You'll be needing this.
Oh, he didn't give her the key. Couldn't remember at the start of the yeah.
Oh no.
That oh no made it sound like she lost it straight away. Oh
Yeah.
thank oh what?
Hello.
There's 3 of them now.
They multiply off screen.
That's all. Mr. Saxon will be very grateful.
You a bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch.
Ah, to be fair.
What?
It is her mum. No? Okay.
She a bitch, she a bitch.
And that guys was our reaction to season 3, episode 7 of Doctor Who.
And that guy's our reaction to Doctor Who season 3, episode 7, titled 42. Charles, what do you think?
It was good.
Was it better than the old Scorpion being reborn
Yeah,
from the
much
old
better
man?
than that.
Now, was it also better than Shakespeare's episode with the witches?
No, I liked that one, didn't I?
Did you like the one where it was New Earth, where they were in with the cat person that was actually dude?
Oh yeah, that was good, yeah.
Okay. So what I will say, you know when I was like, I'm going to say something, I was like, no, I'll wait until afterwards. What I was going to say, this episode onwards, there's a significant jump up in quality. So I said to you previously a good while ago that there was there's like one half of Doctor Who. It's season 3. It's one half this and one half that.
Oh yeah.
The first half for me personally of this season, it's a bit hit and miss, some lackluster. This episode, although you said it was good, I enjoyed this episode. I think it's good, but from here onwards, it's different gravy, you know.
Okay.
So just that's something to look forward to at least when we watch this again in about 7 months. But yeah, what do you think? So you liked it though?
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
different vibe from the other episodes.
Yeah.
It was less whimsical and more, again, the ticking croc. It did give more suspense to it. You have to be. It was less time to have fun and more sort of like, right, we're going to do this in time, sort of thing.
Yeah. Martha was a bit better as well.
Well, she
Probably
had to
my
step
good
up.
books.
Yeah, she had to step up. So, like, again, she was not as much with the Doctor this episode because she was dealing with the other people whilst he was doing other things. But she actually stepped up to the plate with the questions, helping your man. You got more of an emotional sort of moment with her and her mum as well. Like that scene where her trying to actually... This is what I can't work out about with the actress, is that in that scene where she's just talking on her phone to her mum, she's acting her ass off, tears rolling down her face. I'm like, you're the dog's bollocks at this job. And then there's other times like, oh, you're not that good actor, are you? You're not much of a good actor, you know? But that's me. But she acted the shit out of this episode.
Yeah,
I thought she was brilliant in this. The Doctor as well. Again, for me, it was a very tense episode, but still, it had the camp moments of the camera going in the face, going that sort of thing. It had the Doctor like doing a sort of burn with me, and then going ah! And everyone's sort of like having like the little spasm fits, like they do, like they're being possessed. But it was a very contained episode.
Yeah, it wasn't too much going on.
No, it was very. It was. This was the time, or this is the issue. This is the venue, let's say, but this is the location, and it was like that was it. You just had to work around that. Whereas obviously, you look at the last episode, it was going from Martha's gaff to then the party to then St. Paul's, then that sort of thing, and then other ones before that, then the Globe Theatre's going around. This was very much like it's on this one ship, and we've got 40. Like it was built around trying to work out the length of the episode, pretty much. So
yeah,
it felt quite. That's why I myself personally, I like episodes that are more close to the runtime rather than be spread across. No, not I prefer them. It's that when they do happen, I enjoy them more. That's probably the best way to put it, because there's more tension to them. There's more thought out sort of stuff. But because we're not going to take too long on this because we've got places to be. But what I will say, I think the Doctor and Martha they stepped up this episode, especially Martha. But what do you think of the crew?
Didn't mind the one that she kissed.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's just...
He was there. He was there to help out when need be. What I will say, because you don't get much time, because it is in like a 42 to 45 minute episode, usually these things, is that you don't really to spend too much time with these characters in like other situations which other than stress. So for me, is that you don't really sort of notice them too much. Like, I don't know if you, but for me, when I rewatched this now with you, I completely, in my head, it finished with just the fella she kissed. I didn't know about the other fella that survived.
Yeah.
I didn't really care too much about the husband, too much the whole relationship, because it wasn't too much.
No attachment to it.
Yeah, no attachment to it because it was so quick. So that's what you wanted to feel. I would sacrifice that to have more of a tense episode. You know.
Yeah. But every now and then that'd be nice.
Yeah.
There's more attachment to the side characters that do shit like that.
If this was an hour-long episode, that extra 15 minutes could have given us a couple of minutes here and there to get to know these characters a bit more, their friendships, their relationships, things like that. Again, like we said during it, I would have preferred more of the pub quiz sort of feel to it as they go along. That would have been more cool. Again, imagine that throughout this episode, we're having to answer questions as we're going along. Yeah. Like, it would have been nice to know, oh, right, cool, we would have died at this point. Yeah. Not saying we needed it for all 28 doors, but if it was 7 or 8 or something like that, 5, that's up. But this one, we're like and even if it wasn't dwelled on like they did with the Beatles, that took up a big period of time. But if it was like the other one was like, bam, what's your favorite, not favorite colour, but like, oh right, what's the biggest gross? You know what? It's hard to, if it's supposed to be like, what are we laughing at?
No, you trying to think of a question. Go, oh no.
No. What I was gonna say is that I didn't want, because realistically, this is supposed to be in a completely different part of the universe. So I although I would love it to be like a quiz, they would have to do questions that we would not know, because it's, remember,
yeah, like 28. 5 could be normal.
No, of course, yeah, but it's like when we watched the second last episode of Eccleston, when they were doing the weakest link during the episode.
Yeah.
They literally only answered. I think there was only one answer we might have known, and then there was one that we knew where the face of Bo was an answer, and it was like, oh right, the face of Bo, and that was the answer because we knew the face of Bo. But otherwise, you were like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
Well, they asked about the Beatles and Elvis.
But that's what I mean. So if we had that, that's cool. But then if they had, like, let's say for example, there was another 5 after that were, we didn't actually know what the fuck they were on about. But then another one after was like, oh yeah, no, like that sort of thing. But yeah, yeah, there wasn't too much about again. You can't really talk too much about the side characters. Not gonna lie, it was very, very. Yeah, you got what you needed, but you didn't get too emotionally invested. The villain itself, it being a son that was alive, like I personally love the concept of that.
That was cool. Yeah,
I think the concept of the fact that there is a son that is alive and they've actually scooped its heart out, where realizing, and all it wants is to actually just return back to its body. I personally think that's a great concept, rather than have like a, don't get me wrong, the creatures like burn with me, but the villains, but ultimately the villains are the people that are mining. So it wasn't well, the people that mined it was the one that didn't tell them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
Yeah, I thought I really enjoy that concept of a it's a villain, but ultimately the rugs get pulled at you because it's not actually a proper villain. Trying to think what else is happening in this episode. Obviously the reactions there, but I'm trying to, but again, it's not like too. Oh well, let's talk about Martha's mum and the people that are there listening in. Any ideas?
Well, I was thinking at first it might have just been like the police. Like when she first had that woman in the back, I thought it might just be police, like a missing person thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said in the last episode, the guy who
when he was like, oh right, it's all about
information.
I could tell you things about the Doctor you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, Harold Saxon thanks you, or something like that. And now this episode, it's like, Mr. Saxon. Oh, I think it was it. Mr. Saxon would be in touch or something like that. So it's a bit more of an ulterior motive now, rather than be sort of like it's being a protective mother going to the police. It's now more so it's about
catching the Doctor.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly that. That's what it's coming across as. But do you blame her mum in this situation?
No,
I don't. But I completely get, and from my mother's perspective, why she's doing this. She's worried. Things have been told to her. The Doctor's a very dangerous person. There's a lot of deaths that surrounds him, etc. I get that.
Yeah, I blame Martha.
Why?
Just a silly bitch, innit?
What? Why?
I don't know.
But remember, I don't edit the post-end bit, so careful what you say. Whatever's here is stapled. It's in life. It's history now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's not taking the fucking risk now, is he? No, it's not Martha's fault. Everyone. Realistically, it's the Doctor's fault, you know. But you know, I mean, we can't really blame the Doctor, can we? Are you gonna blame Doctor?
No, it's not the Doctor's fault. It's Martha's.
I don't like how you don't expand, because you know you'll get in trouble.
No, I already told you why.
Why?
She's a silly bitch.
No, that's not. You know what? I'm not going to get into it. So I've okay. So we've spoken about how Martha's not a bitch. We've spoken about her mum who is a bitch. We've spoken about the son that's alive, the crew, the Doctor, Martha. Was there anything else that jumped out at you from this episode? Because I know again we're under time constraints, but is there anything that you want to get off your chest about this episode, or something you liked that you really want to mention now, or didn't like, or stood out to you, etc.?
Don't know, to be honest. Just
That, to be fair to me, that sounds like that's something that hasn't stood out for you. So just to make sure there's nothing. Just sorry, you carry on talking whilst I do stuff to do with work.
The captain wasn't very captainy.
Is that the description we're going for?
She was also a silly bitch.
Could you? Right, we're stopping it. You know what? I'm not. All right, we're gonna call it there because he's close to calling literally everyone a silly bitch.
That's why they're going to the sun. She can't drive. Typical.
I hope there's some sad bastards that watch this, that watch to the end, and they're like, no, actually, I don't hope that. I was about to say, and I hope they unsubscribe, but it's my channel. Don't unsubscribe. Just write in the comments how much of a silly bitch he is. So overall, as it stands right now, I will go back to here. As it stands right now, the episodes we've watched so far as part of this season, we've got the Rhinos on the moon, the platoon of Jadoon on the moon, Shakespeare with to do with the witches, Gridlock, as in to do with New York, Daleks in Manhattan, the two-parter, and you've got also the last episode, which was the Lazarus experiment, and with the Scorpion, and now this one. Where would you say this stands so far in this season?
The first episode was below par.
Below par, okay, yeah.
Shakespeare
with the witches.
Codes.
Right, so
we
got
like a 5 out of 10.
Okay, so what's Smith and Jones then at the moment then? Would you say that's about
4 out of 10?
4. So Shakespeare go 5 out of 10. Gridlock to do with New York.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Dalek, the Dalek 2 pair, both from 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then after that, then I just went through that. Then after that is the Lazarus experiment. Lazarus is 3 out of 10. And so right now the 6 out of 10, which is 7. Did you say
6 for Gridlock?
6 was Gridlock. Okay, so yeah. So then where would you put then 42?
5 out of 10.
So you would put then Gridlock on the same level as Shakespeare Code.
Yeah.
And Daleks in Manhattan.
No, Gridlock is the best.
Gridlock is
That's
6 out of 10.
6, yeah.
6 out of 10.
And then Daleks in Manhattan, Shakespeare's Code, and the one we just watched is 5.
And then Smith and Jones is 4, and then Lazarus Experiment is 3.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Like, you know, I don't agree with that personally, but there will be people that agree with you with that, that watch this.
It is a bit harsh on Gridlock, actually. Maybe 6.5.
Listen, Gridlock, don't get me wrong. I think Gridlock for me, it was very contained like this one. It was just in like 2 ships. I think that
that's the one with the face above at the end.
Yeah, that's what I think. I do think that episode and his little speech to do with Gallifrey was lovely. I think that saved that episode. I personally think the tension that was in this episode makes this episode better. But again,
really,
I thought I was threatened when I first watched this. I was like, I was like that, and I was like sort of like. I was thinking about the Doctor getting possessed by the sun as well. The fact that he's looking that shot alone with him looking in the sun, going, "It's alive." It's alive. I love that bit. Him again. There's things I can critique about it, but for me, it goes. This episode onwards is best. I personally, my ratings. Maybe at the end of each season, we can do ratings for each episode. We can work out where we stand, and then by the time, let's say for example, certain people's runs or certain showrunners or doctors, we can then work out what the top or the whole ratings we were doing that. But yeah, that's something. But it's good to know how you like. At least it's not. I would have been more shocked if you put this mid to low, but what is it second best so far? Yeah. So obviously with there's other things that ties with it, but you know it is. Yeah, how it is.
The thing with me not being on edge is because. Until I see something where that's like a big like if Martha died there, then from then on out I would always think like, oh shit, this might happen. But I just know they're gonna survive, and I know the Doctor's gonna be all right because there's episodes to come. Do
you know what?
And I might be wrong.
Without going into it, there are things that will come of that age that will shock you. They will. Don't get it. There's plot armor in all shows and films and stuff like that, and you know, let's put it this way: the Doctor pretty much has infinite plot armor, but it's not just about whether it's about life and death. It's consequences of actions and things that happen that can shake your core. Not saying that this has, but yeah. But yeah, no. I thought that was. I personally really enjoyed the episode, and you enjoyed the episode. That's the main thing. So I think we'll leave it there because again, we got shit to do. So yeah, we'll leave it there. So if you like this video, please like the video, comment down below what do you think of this episode where it came out. Do you think it's Charlie's rating so far is adequate? Do you not agree with it? What do you think of, you know, what else happened in this episode? Martha, this episode, do you think she stepped up? What do you think of, her man being the real bitch and not actually, what he says? Don't listen to him. But anyway, just let me know what you thought of this episode down below. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. A bunch of videos around here. Obviously, I reacted to this with him, but I also do reactions to Doctor Who myself, the more new, up-to-date ones. Shooty's recent season, I did that. I also recently, I did The Boys Season 4, The Acolyte Season 1, House of Dragons Season 2, Umbrella Academy. There's a bunch of other stuff like that. I'm also going to be doing DC stuff coming up soon. That's Creature Commandos, as well as also the Penguin series. Could you not look bored whilst I'm doing this? And also, I'm doing Marvel stuff. I did Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga with my mate Josh. But I also do the TV shows on Disney+. I have done since Moon Knight. So if anything like that, sounds like a teacher fancy, guys, like, subscribe, notification bell. All that jazz. Thank you again for watching. And I'll see you out there. You did well, kid.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's the best point I've ever seen you do.
You're not supposed to say it though. That kind of ruins it. I'll allow it.
You have no power here.